This week, Syrian rebels backed by U.S. and Turkish forces recaptured the ISIS-held city of Jarablus. One America's Trey Yingst is at the Pentagon and has more on the tenuous alliance and the situation unfolding in Syria.
With the assistance of U.S. airstrikes, Turkish tanks and special forces crossed into Syria on Wednesday. Now, this allowed rebels to take back the ISIS-controlled city of Jarablus. A group of rebels entered the ISIS stronghold early Wednesday morning. With the help of 12 Turkish tanks, the rebels were able to push ISIS fighters out of the city. This is the biggest ground offensive that Turkish forces have taken part in since the war against the Islamic State began.
All of a sudden, Turkey has an imperative to get involved in this conflict. It's been attacked by ISIS in its own borders in recent months, and so it has to try and control that kind of national security threat.
Robin Simcox is a fellow at the Heritage Foundation. He says that after the U.S. military supported the Turks in this operation, they are placed in a difficult situation, trying to keep all of their allies in the region happy.
The United States is in a very difficult situation. It's worked closely with the YPG, the Kurdish paramilitaries, against ISIS. It's proven itself a very effective fighting force. Yet the YPG ultimately wants some kind of autonomy in a broader Kurdistan that would end up involving taking part of Turkey's territory. Turkey absolutely does not want this and has even shelled YPG positions if they've come too close to the border. So the US is trying to mediate between these two very, very bitter allies.
With rising tension between Turkish and Kurdish forces, a number of questions arise as to how U.S. allies in the region will work together for a common goal.
How difficult is it for U.S. forces to maintain this positive relationship with our allies in the region when there's tension between the Kurds and the Turks? But the Turks and the Kurds and the U.S. forces all have one common enemy, ISIL.
Well, that's what makes it easier. We all share this enemy. We all believe it's important to make progress as quickly as possible against ISIL and to accelerate the defeat of ISIL because ISIL poses a threat to all of us.
This push by the Turkish military is considered a success, but the international coalition and rebel forces alike have a long road ahead to completely eradicate ISIS from Syria. From Washington, Trey Yingst, One America News.